Okay, so this is Paige, and I'm gonna be doing this maybe like once a week, probably on Tuesdays or Thursdays. Basically, talking about different things that are going on, possibly like from the news or stuff that's gone on in my life. And okay, so today is basically just gonna be random because it's the first video and I'm not very good at this. I've never done it before, so yeah. Um, to the joys of my counselling finishing yesterday, not through any kind of choice by me or my counsellor, but because the institution that I went to, the funding has stopped, so they are closing down in about a month, maybe, which doesn't. It's kind of stupid, really, in terms of the government saying that so much stuff is going on because youths don't have these places where they can go and get and sort of just be themselves. And it may not be the government that stopped funding the building. However, it's still stupid because where I go isn't just for counselling. It has a sports centre and it helps people with housing and sexual problems and pretty much most things, and it's closing down because funding stopped, which is really stupid. Not just in terms of me, but there are so many other people that are now gonna struggle getting places somewhere else who really needed it. There's a reason that they were there. But there you go. Don't really know what to say, except that it is just completely stupid. In some ways, I suppose I'm happy that my counselling has finished. It's finished, I don't know, 2 times before. I've done counselling for most of my life. And the first time it stopped was when my file got transferred to another counsellor, because the first counsellor I had for about 3 years, possibly more. I can't actually remember. And she went to work in Africa, so I got transferred to someone else. And this woman took me on for what was supposed to be 6 sessions, only did 5 with me, and sent me a letter saying that my file had been closed, and that was it. I received the letter about 2 days before my last session with her and couldn't go because she closed it. That was probably really hard for me, as at the time my parents were going through a really bad breakup and I was caught in the middle. On the basis that I was always closer to my dad than my mum. Not in a bad way, that I don't like that I favour him over my mum. But my parents were going through that phase and my counselling stopped, and there were so many other things wrong with me at the time, and it was terminated. So that really put my confidence down quite a lot. I don't know why, I don't even know if that's the right words, but it really hurt. And then, sorry, live by a fire station. The beginning of year 12, my head of year was actually very worried about me upon finding out some aspects of my life, and she put a referral in for the school counsellor, which started a couple of weeks after she put the referral in. And I started with her in October, the October of my year 12, which was 2 years ago now, and that went on for quite a while. That went on for over a year, and then stopped around Christmas time. And as things started to get heated up in my house again, I requested to come back and was allowed to, and got the 4 sessions, until it stopped yesterday. And there were some times where I'd come home, or I'd go to my friend and I would complain about the counselling. One that always sticks out in my mind was when I went for a really rough phase for personal reasons, and my counsellor called me naive and stupid. Not very comforting words, not really the way a counsellor should be talking to someone, but that was that. And also, I suppose it's sort of because I now don't have the choice of going back. I can't just email her and say I'm struggling with this and say that I want to go back. Now I actually have to try and do, not that I didn't before, but sort of have to really try and do this myself, which I can, but I suppose the professional help did help, I guess. And I am sad to see it go, but I'm not going to apply for anywhere else. There would be no point. I just feel sorry for everyone else that was in the counselling sessions, all the other children or teenagers or adults, and all the people that worked there who are now going to be unemployed as a result of the firm closing down. So yeah, so this is my first video, and I'll make another one when I can.